All right, welcome to Cobalt Black Gaming. I'm your host Cobalt, and today we're going to be taking a look at a little incremental tower defense auto battler thing. It's called Legacy of Defense. It is actually really fun. So, your tower is essentially your hero. You have these, well, I guess you can get 6 of them. I only have 3 right now, but I've been playing a significant amount of this. I'm very much so enjoying it. I just unlocked the thief. He's a little weird. We're not gonna touch him yet. We're gonna go with the knight. So, because I've beaten this first biome, I come in here and I can have things on 3 times speed. We're gonna turn it down to 1 times just so that I can actually explain things and go through the game. Because otherwise, we're gonna blast through this first biome, and then I'm gonna be standing here like an idiot. So, I just picked a skill that says after 1,000 damage, it makes 8 orbs that fire at enemies, but that's discounting auto attack damage. Now, most of my attacks right now are auto attacks, so you must be thinking, that's a terrible idea. Why would you do that, Cobalt? It's because I'm crazy. But I have a plan. Don't worry. I swear I have a plan. So, we're gonna start taking things like shield generation and damage reduction as well. It's because this first biome was easy. I'm just setting this guy up so that when things get real, he's equipped with the tools he needs to handle it. We have another thing for now. Every 3rd auto attack heals us for a little bit. That's kind of nice, right? It's, you know, it's not the nicest. So this line here is a speed line. Basically, whenever enemies cross the line, the game slows down. But if enemies are past or are to the right of the line, then the game can speed up. And I think it's mostly to give you reaction time, because down here you have potions that can help you in battle. So you have a healing potion, restores 25% max HP when used. Defense potion, reduces damage taken by 50% for 5 seconds. Speed potion, increases attack speed by 200% for 10 seconds when used. Critical potion, increases critical rate by 25% for 10 seconds when used. Okay, what are we gonna do here? We're gonna make our basic attacks heal us a little bit. Dodge potion increases dodge chance by 25% for 10 seconds when used, and flame potion applies flame attack when used. So basically the game slows down to give you a chance to use these. As you can kind of see, they're encroaching on me, so I might want to hit a little bit of a speed potion just to kind of start clearing them out. This is great though. You can have a chance to create a potion at the start of each round. So rounds aren't when the enemies are gone, it is just when this bar fills up. It's actually also really hard for me to point, because if you move your cursor into the main field, it now becomes aimed attacks, rather than me keeping my cursor down here or all the way at the top allows it to be auto aim. Alright, we're facing some issues here, so we're gonna pop all 3 of our oh shit buttons. And as you see, that just handled it. There was no more issue after that was done. Alright, so Judgment. When your enemies, when you lose 20% HP, attack enemies randomly. This is pretty good. It's not really what I'm going for, so I don't think I'm gonna pick it up right now. But ooh, all skills provide HP absorption with each attack. We're gonna grab that. After 150 basic attacks, you become invincible for a certain duration and slash enemies. We're gonna grab that as well. I guess we're gonna go for the second iteration of that. So as you see, we're firing quite fast, especially when enemies are behind the line. We slow down a little bit when they get ahead of the line, but that's okay. That's okay. We're the knight. We are supposed to be tanky and defensive. We are not supposed to be killing things super fast. Don't get me wrong. We're going to, because I said so. But that's not the point. The point here is that we build ourselves up to last the test of time. So this is just at 1 time speed. Again, I can turn it up to 3 times speed. Actually, you know, now that I'm done explaining, we'll do that. Okay, what do we have here? More attack speed, attacks the furthest enemy. On being hit 21 times, we're gonna go with more attack speed. There's some key abilities we're kind of missing that really help out the knight that I'm hoping we get soon. because as you can see, they're moving in on us. Oh, and we just hit 150 times, so that helped out. We're gonna grab that. You kind of always, I rule of thumb, always grab the potion one because potions are huge. As you see, I am keeping myself alive with them right now. We might fail this. Yeah, so we went down, and that's okay. When you lose, you can come here and you can upgrade. There's two types of upgrades. These ones just cost gold, okay? And it's gonna give you more potions, and certain other things. I'm actually probably gonna go for this one. And this one, because I use speed potions a lot. And crit. Okay, and then there is another upgrade tree, the Journey Mastery, and this is where you kind of get in your more gritty, talent-oriented things. And can get some very good buffs, okay? So these are also where you get character-specific buffs around the bottom here, right? So this is the Knights. I don't have his yet, but we're shooting to get him. So we're going to go back in here. We're going to hope we actually get what we need to make the night good. You know, much like any roguelite, you have your issues around rolling for what you want, right? They all do, and that's okay. Perfect. Okay, we're starting to... We want both of these things. We really want Bare Fist. Acid Rain is amazing, especially if I get what I got last time where it says all skills now have HP drain, because Acid Rain hits the whole field. It only hits the whole field for like 2 to, you know, you upgrade it 3 or 4 times, you get 6, 8 damage, something like that. Okay, so we're gonna go with the Thorn Armor. I want the HP from all skills, but the Thorn Armor is more important, okay? That is more central to how the Knight plays. So we're gonna go for that because I basically can't do a build without that. Whereas the HP, there's other ways to gain back HP, right? We're gonna reroll here because I want none of that, and we're gonna reroll again. I still don't really want any of this, but I'll take it. I'll take this one. So now we get shield when taking critical damage. I don't know what critical actually means. I think it said like 15% of health. Okay, now we have the Acid Rain. So Acid Rain is really nice, especially on a non-damage-centric character. It just helps thin out the crowd. Okay? You notice everything is taking a lot more damage before it even comes and bothers me. Ooh, Summon Shadow that applies a 25% effect on hit. Shadow attack power 25%, and we get 1 Shadow. We're gonna take that. That's a huge damage buff for us. Summons Goblin Fire that attacks random enemies with basic attacks. Goblin Fire is amazing. This is actually probably one of the best things to pick up in the whole game. It is personally one of my favorites. So now we're rolling, right? We are doing some good amounts of damage, and because we're the Knight, we're pretty defensive. Both of these are really good. I actually probably should take this because we already have this. Yeah, we're gonna take the water. That does a knockback and does damage to up to 8 enemies, so it is very helpful in kind of keeping enemies at bay. So as you see, this run is going much, much better than the first run. I should go for damage reduction, but yeah, you know what, we're gonna go for damage reduction. I'm gonna be smart. I have the essentials for my attack. I need to start building on defense so that when I start getting hit, which will be in the next biome, it's not as much of a problem. We're gonna go for this. Every 150 basic attacks, our Knight's gonna go all crazy and just drop people, and it's a great time. More Goblin. More Goblin. We are going full Goblin mode on this. It's gonna be glorious. Potion. Always take the potion chance. That helps you be able to use them, right? Because if you don't have the potion chance and you're not getting more and more potions, you end up, or at least I end up, I was the kid who saved stickers when I was little and never ended up using them because I always thought there'd be a more important thing to put them on. But I end up not using my potions unless I have a way to make them renewable, so I always take this. We don't necessarily need more range on the Knight. I actually don't. Once we hit later on, I'm fine with enemies attacking me, so I don't necessarily need to head them off before they get near. We could take this. I actually haven't used this on the Knight, so we'll try it. You'd think I would have grabbed the shield itself, but it is for ranged attacks, which the enemies don't necessarily do a whole lot. We're gonna grab basic attacks, restore health. That's huge. Okay, so every 120 basic attacks, a bullet is fired in the attack direction. The damage is divided amongst the enemy hit. This skill removes spell shields. This is pretty good. I'm not hitting that many basic attacks though. So part of me doesn't really want to go with this, but I'm going to for the sake of the video, frankly, because it'll be fun. And as you can see, this game kind of gets a little out of control wild, and then it'll slow down every once in a while. But it is a very fun time. I didn't think I was going to like this game as much as I do. You know, I started playing it, and I was like, this is okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. And then I started getting into the meta progression, unlocking new abilities, and also just the simple fact that this game is about 5 USD. That really put it over the top for me, right? You know, I can say what I want about games, and you can critique them how you want, but 5 USD for a game that is pretty decent, we take those. We take those. I don't want to grab Flamer. I want to grab Flamer. We're gonna grab Flamer just because it's nice to be able to, again, thin out stuff at the beginning of a round. Oh, that's interesting. So I didn't have enemies to melee attack, so I stopped attacking. That's kind of crazy. So now you'll notice this orb shoots a lot more, and that is because of the acid rain. The combination of those two skills allows the orb to get its activation of 1,000 damage needing to be done very quickly, because acid rain, sure, it's pinging everything for 3, but it is hitting every enemy on the field. That's huge. Avenge, we're gonna end up getting hit a lot, but I think we can wait for Avenge. We need to build up our defenses more so that we can, in fact, get hit a lot. Okay, we're gonna take that. That's gonna allow our orbs to do even more damage. And now you notice it takes a minute for enemies to even make it onto the screen at the beginning now because we are attacking so fast and hitting so much. But the thing is about this game, this isn't enough. You think it's enough. It looks great. It's not enough. We're gonna need to keep pushing harder, okay? And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna push this so hard that we either break it or it breaks us. I hope we break it. We're gonna go for the HP, and that is because we do have the Bear Claw augment, so we're going to want HP. That does bonus damage, and then also the bonus damage on top of it scales from your max HP. So anytime I can get more, I'll take it. Same thing with Shield. Shield is just very nice to have, kind of keeping things from touching your HP. More Bear Claw. I need them to get closer because my knight wants to melee attack, and so this is hurting us. Giant mushroom, not giant mushroom. Sorry, I wish that tooltip, but it doesn't. That ability is hurting us right now because my guy wants to hit melee when that ability pops, and if they're not close enough, that doesn't happen. But then I'm not really attacking the stuff that's far away either, so we kind of run into some issues. We're gonna go with more attack speed, though. There's never any problem with more attack speed in this game, especially with a lot of on-hit effects, or, you know, even these counters in the corner that are based on me doing attack speed, or attacks. Okay, we're gonna go with that, and because there we go, okay. We're gonna pop some stuff, because we are seeing some problems. Oh, I have not seen this. It's a 5% chance to strike up to 8 enemies and knock them back with basic attacks. We take that. So it looks like I'm just gonna start... Okay, basic attacks have a chance to damage the enemy directly behind. Deals double damage to shielded enemies. Alright, we'll take those. And we'll see how this goes. I do need some HP back, though. We did not get our every skill heals augment, so I'm a little concerned about our longevity here. But we shall see. We're gonna go for Porcupine. Alright, Giant Mushroom down. Good, good. We take those. Has a 7% chance to stun enemies with basic attacks. We're also gonna take that. That seems very good. We're gonna grab Shield, because we kind of needed that when we started getting hit up earlier, but we didn't have it. We're gonna heal, and we're gonna increase our attack speed, and we're gonna pop a Fire Potion. And that is just because we don't have enough healing after that battle to naturally heal up ourselves. Really is a pain, but we're gonna take the damage reduction. Because I'm seeing that I really need to stress defense. I was not doing a good enough job of it before. And that means that we need to talk about our strategy here. Okay, pushes back enemies and deals damage. It can be destroyed when HP reaches 0, but respawns after a delay. That's really cool. I've never seen this before. I'm gonna take it. Oh, that's awesome. It's just a little wall. It does look like the boss, however, handled that quite quickly. And, well, handily. He's got his acid rain up, I've got my acid rain up. It's a rain off. He did not triumph, though, and that is the power of the knight. Alright, we can increase our dodge chance. Oh, no, we want to go with Spell Vamp. Okay, so I have only seen this stage once before, so we're doing good. Now that we have Spell Vamp, we should basically be able to put our health back almost instantaneously because of the Acid Rain and all the other damage we're doing. Oh, this is hard. I'm gonna go with the HP for the Bear Claw augment. It is... The other one's nice, but, again, we want more of that survivability. We really do. Okay, so these little goblins with the patty caps are they're a problem, because they're very resilient and very fast. No match for us, though. No match for us. Okay, what do we got? This is one of my favorite abilities in the whole game. Upon defeating an enemy, unleashes a sword wave towards the nearest enemy, attacking up to 8 enemies. Deals double damage to shielded enemies. This is glorious. So you start seeing all those slashes happen across the screen. If you get that to proc the right way, it can destroy a whole wave, especially in concert with the Acid Rain. So, very, very good ability there. And honestly, I love the flavor of it. So it's probably one of my favorites in the game, but partly just thematically. Because I love me a good ghost sword that attacks shit for you. I mean, who doesn't, right? Like, the edgelord in me is always excited to see stuff like that. Okay. We're gonna reroll, because I don't want any of that, really. The attack speed would be good, but there's other things I want more. You know what? We're actually gonna go attack power. Yeah, because our basic attacks, we're hitting fast, but we weren't hitting hard. It's not like we're hitting hard now, but all that speed with 5 more damage per attack, that's nice. Alright, we got the ogre up. We'll see if it's as easy for me to beat him this time as I did last time. Last time he did not end up being a problem whatsoever. We'll see if it's the same now. It looks like it's the same now, guys. I don't like his weird legless belly button having ass. I think it's the expression on his face. All right, we need to get guys in melee range now. We're having that same problem. Note to self, do not take that ability. It's not bad, I just feel like it's not good enough to cause the problem it's causing. There we go. Because, like, now they're all closer, right? Like, it's... Sure, it still does a lot of damage. We're gonna activate some things and some stuff, guys, and hope that burning down this horde is a little easier than I'm imagining it's about to be. We'll take the 300 shield, or 150. We already had 150 shield. 300 total. There we go, and that proc handled that very well. We got the Goblin Assassin. That could be an issue. I don't think it's gonna be an issue, because it's looking like I out-assassin him. Turned into a shadow and beat his ass. That's what happened. Basic attacks have a chance to trigger an additional attack. We go with that. Potions. Clearly. We are keeping up a good stock of potions. I really like that. I don't know if there's a max that you can hold. Right, like if it hits 5, I like absolutely need to use them to get rid of them, but... You know, let's just do that. That'll be fun, right? Look at all of that health we're getting back. Okay. This is hard. We can increase the spike wall. Because the spike wall feels like it sucks. But maybe if we keep going with it, it'll be good. But sword. Sword too good. I've had it proc before where it just took out, like, the amount of enemies you see on screen now just took them all out. So I trust sword almost above all. It's kind of a problem. Oh, hey! Okay. We're gonna pop those and see if we can kind of get some more damage coming out now. We'll take the extra 150 shield. Nothing wrong with getting a little tankier. And by nothing wrong with, I mean, we're gonna need it. Right? Like, I want to be like, oh, yeah, that's kind of cool. No, we're going to need it, guys. I also am not sure what they all do, but you get a new card every time you beat a boss. That was for certain bosses. That was for the boar, and that was for the second mushroom boss. And I don't know what their cards do specifically. I probably should figure that out, but yeah. Generates a shield when taking critical damage. Bleed resistance. I don't think I want to do any of these. I could go for, yeah, let's go for the more shield. And let's give this guy a hard time. He's trying to destroy my livelihood, guys. I gotta drop him. I think this is as far as I've made it. I have never gotten past this guy. Okay, so we have more bear. So last time I fought him, I just didn't have the outright damage. I had the tankiness to deal with him, but I didn't have the damage. You seem to be doing okay. We're gonna go with more shield. He hits very, very hard, so he's basically a DPS race. What's gonna happen is at a certain point, like that hit, I don't care about. That hit was like 100, whatever. We put back our health fast enough for that to not matter. At a certain point, and I believe it's probably a health threshold, he's gonna say, what if I hit you really, really hard and really, really big, like 5 times in a row? And that's a problem for us. So what we're going to need to do at that point is damage him very, very... So this is the phase he gets in. That attack motion is not good for us, right? So I'm gonna wait till we get close, and we're gonna pop this, and in the hopes that we can kind of dodge this. Yeah, see? So this is what he starts doing. We're gonna pop the speed potion, and hope that we can burst him down before his next attack. I'm gonna hit this and this again. Okay, I think we've got him this time. Sick. Alright, this is the farthest I've been, guys. And we're gonna keep going. We're gonna go until we fail. First clear reward. Oh, this was the first... Oh. Okay. Something tells me this army is more resilient than the last few I fought. Yeah. We're gonna hit the speed. Throws a ball that bounces in random directions. That seems pretty cool. Oh, this is I can't speak. Max level Thorn Armor. Okay, I'll take that. We're gonna speed up our attacks a bit here. And that is simply because I'm expecting these guys to hurt, but we have quite a bit of shield. We have 1,500 shield last I checked. Yeah. So we should be doing just fine. And they should be dying almost every time they touch me. It should probably be a rule for them to not touch me. We are gonna go with... Yeah, we're gonna go with more of this. More swords. Because then what starts happening is the sword starts proccing off of itself, so it's just recursive, and then you just kind of win. But now we're doing quite a few attacks very fast, so I'm noticing the melee, the invincible melee proc that we get happening a lot more. Although our shield is getting hurt here, so we might want to... We'll pop potions if we have to. I don't think we need to yet. I kind of want to go with the chance to stun with basic attacks. That might kind of give us some leeway, but I don't think so. So I don't know if the shield taking damage is counted as we are taking damage. That is an interesting interaction that I would love to know. All right, we just got a speed potion. I'll take those. I'll take those all day. All right, we might want to get some shield generation because it's going down and it's not coming back up. It's kind of the thing I'm fearing here. Oh no, I guess it is coming back up. Oh, we can increase our shadow. We're going to. All right, get that slice and dice on him. Oh, and the bullet too. Yeah, this is working, at least so far. These guys at me though are kind of tanky, so we're gonna need to pop every oh shit button that I have because these big gray blobs are a problem. Do we want more basic attacks restore health? This could be really good. This could help save us right now. We could max our attack, but I think we need the regen attack right now because we're into our health. We're not on shield anymore, so we need to be putting health back as fast as possible. Yeah, these gray blobs are not going down without a fight. I wish they were. Okay, that took out a few of them. Yeah, our health is steadily going down, though. I think this is where we fail. Oh, I don't know. The health is going back up. Back up to full health. And we got shield again. Okay. Mutant Slime Man. I'm gonna guess that's the purple dude. That's the grimace looking motherfucker that just came in here. We're gonna pop the fire again. Yeah, we're holding on by a thread here, guys. So I imagine in a couple seconds it's donezo's for... Oh, we got our shield back, which is allowing us to get our health back. It's not fast enough, though. Is it? Nope, it's not fast enough. We go down here. All right. And that is actually the furthest I've been in this. That was a run of Legacy of Defense. If you guys enjoyed the video, a like and a sub would be greatly appreciated. If you enjoyed the game, a link to it will be in the description. And if you enjoyed this type of content, I do this kind of thing every single day. We are always doing a new indie game on the channel, usually roguelites, usually survivor likes, but not always. So definitely hit that sub if you like that kind of thing. It'll let you know when my videos come out every day, and it'll let you know when I go live. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow in another video. Peace out.